Good morning from my hotel room in Seattle. If you're new here, my name is Amalia. I'm a flight attendant and a health coach, and I'm here on a flight attendant layover in Seattle. I've been coming here all month and I've discovered some really cute little places. So today I'm going to share with you the cool places that I really have been enjoying, and we're actually going to do this over 2 different layovers so you get to see even more. So first up, we are gonna go get some sushi, and this is gonna be my breakfast because we got in late last night. So this is my first meal of the day and therefore breakfast for me. I think you're gonna really like this place. Let's go.
I honestly couldn't have picked a better day for filming. Seattle rains a lot. It rains a lot here. Even my hotel has umbrellas downstairs just in case, but it's just like a beautiful sunny day. Amazing. So Seattle is actually a great city for walking. It's pretty pedestrian friendly, at least downtown. Downtown is really what I know because that's where we always stay. But it's a great city to walk in, and today is a beautiful day. The previous times I've been here, it's actually been really cold, but we're at the beginning of June now. And I mean, it's not hot, but it's actually really pleasant. It's really, really nice weather. It's a lot of breeze.
I first discovered FOB Sushi because of their huge line down the block at rush hour. Luckily, I got there early today before the lunch rush, so no line. FOB is a small sushi buffet that is constantly being refreshed. They use local fish from Seattle, resulting in incredibly fresh and delicious sushi, all at a pretty reasonable price.
Okay, time to eat. So good.
Next, I headed over to the iconic Pike Place Market. Founded in 1907, the Pike Place Market is one of the oldest and largest continuously operating public markets in the United States. It is an iconic part of Seattle, and my top recommendation to visit if you're only in Seattle for just a day. This is truly unlike any other market you've seen. It's also a lot bigger than it looks from the outside. You can easily get lost in this place.
Something really important to know about the market is you really want to come here as early as possible. Pretty much everything shuts down around 4 p.m. I found that out the hard way. So if you really want to have the most of your time here, the freshest everything, the earlier, the better.
Inside the market, you can find anything from gorgeous flower bouquets, freshly baked pastries, fresh pasta, local dairy and produce from surrounding farms, local honey, and incredibly fresh fish from the nearby Puget Sound.
So they have absolutely everything in this market. So now we're going to head over to this fresh fish place that another flight attendant recommended. Believe it or not, a lot of people do take home fresh fish from Seattle, especially flight attendants. Enough for 4 people. It's my first time ever taking salmon or any kind of fish on a plane. So it wasn't cheap. Like a pound and a half of wild salmon was like $50. But this is very local, very fresh. The quality in Seattle of fish is really, really high. So I think this will be a nice treat. And it's really cool. They packed this, and he said I don't even need to put it on any ice or anything on the plane because he packed it with these gel ice packs that are good, you know, overnight. So since I just have an overnight flight tonight, should be good to go for tomorrow.
After buying the fish, I headed to Market Spice, a great tea shop that I found that sells a delicious cinnamon orange tea that we love at home.
Cheers. Like, you've never had tea like this.
I also stopped just across from the market at Piroshki, a famous bakery that sells piroshkis.
Smells
Small handheld pastries that are traditionally Russian and Ukrainian. I personally avoid gluten, but I brought home a blueberry and cream piroshki from my husband Carlos. Next, I headed to Post Alley, a pedestrian-only alley underneath the market.
So now I'm going to show you something a little gross. This is called the gum wall. I don't know why this is a big tourist attraction, but it is. So here is the infamous gum wall of Seattle. Ew. Find this disgusting? Yes. Yes, I do.
Afterwards, I headed across the street to an unusual-looking souvenir shop. It felt like time for a coffee break. Seattle, which, as you may know, is the birthplace of Starbucks, has tons of cafes throughout the city. This is definitely a coffee city. I headed to Dahlia Bakery, a place where I've been several times already, most especially because they have awesome gluten-free donuts.
So I got the ube donut. This is a gluten-free donut. It's a mochi donut. I'm excited about this. Never tried this before. I like it. I've tried some of their other desserts here before and they're really good. Even though I don't usually have gluten, I did have a bite of pie here before and it was so good. So if you do eat gluten, definitely check out their pie. This is a really good donut too. And it's not too sweet, which I like. Sometimes donuts are just way too sweet. This isn't, so I really like that. I also got little chai tea latte with some oat milk. I love hot drinks, and it's never like really hot here in Seattle, so a nice hot drink is always nice and comforting.
We were departing early on this trip, so we headed to the airport. We even got a great view of Mount Rainier on the way. Stay tuned for the next layover, coming right up now. Good morning from day 2 of Seattle. So I woke up late this morning. Sometimes these red eyes can take a lot out of you. So we are skipping breakfast and going straight to lunch. I'm gonna take you to a Thai restaurant that I actually haven't been to yet in person, but I have had their food because I've ordered takeout from them before, or delivery rather, and I thought it was delicious, and Thai food is like my favorite food in the world. So we're gonna check it out in person, and it's in a whole new neighborhood that I've never been to called Queen Anne, and I just think that name's so beautiful. So let's check it out. So I actually decided to take an Uber to this restaurant. I thought I was going to walk because it's actually a beautiful day in Seattle. But when I looked on Google Maps, it said the walk was going to be an hour away, or it could be 12 minutes by car. So I went with the car option. I arrived in the Queen Anne neighborhood and headed straight to the Isarn Thai Soul Kitchen. Even though I had eaten their food many times, I had never seen it in person, and I was pleasantly surprised to see it was a really lovely restaurant. I ordered my favorite dish, which is red curry. I am absolutely crazy for red Thai curry, which has a coconut base. The red curry at Isarn is really delicious. Creamy, flavorful, full of fresh herbs, and just the right hint of spiciness. You can also ask them to make it gluten-free, which I assume means that they will just omit soy sauce. After lunch, I went for a walk in the Queen Anne neighborhood. It was so unexpectedly beautiful. This street is full of tons of fresh flowers, beautiful trees, beautiful houses. I felt like I was in the English countryside.
It's a bit out of the way from downtown, but honestly, it's just a cab ride away. I highly recommend seeing this neighborhood if you get a chance to come to Seattle. It's so, so beautiful.
I decided to walk to a bakery that I had heard great things about to get a coffee and see if I could bring something home for my husband as well. The walk to the bakery was a bit more hilly than I anticipated, but still a very beautiful walk.
A lot of hills in this area. So beautiful though. Another hill. Almost there. Almost there.
I headed to the Bien Bakery, which is a Scandinavian bakery that had amazing reviews. They even had some gluten-free options there. I got for myself a delicious oat milk cappuccino and for my husband, a sea buckthorn tart. Sea buckthorn is a local berry found in Seattle. I'm told it tastes somewhat citrusy. Next, I headed back to the market and found a beautiful little garden area with an amazing view. Afterwards, I went to check out a vegan and gluten-free ice cream place that I had been hearing about, Frankie and Joe's. Frankie and Joe's is located in the Capitol Hill neighborhood, a short walk from downtown. Capitol Hill is a funky neighborhood full of restaurants and cafes, and it's quite walkable. I was immediately impressed that Frankie and Joe's puts a huge emphasis on the quality of the ingredients of their ice cream. I chose a double scoop of 2 flavors, California Cabin, a vanilla base with pine, yes, like the tree, and crushed gluten-free cookies. And I topped it off with a scoop of strawberry milk, a fresh, creamy flavor that tastes just like it sounds. The ice cream was absolutely delicious, although, to be honest, I was a bit shocked by the price tag. Seattle is quite a pricey city.
And I'm back in my hotel room. Once again, we have an early pickup. But I was able to pack a lot into these 2 days. And if you have even just one day in Seattle, now you have some ideas on what to do. Something that I didn't get to, which I've heard is pretty cool, and definitely check it out if you have the time, is the Space Needle. But I didn't want to rush that, and you can see so many Seattle videos with the Space Needle. I wanted to show you something a little bit different today, a little bit off the beaten path. If you haven't already, please give this video a like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel and I really appreciate it. And we have so much more wellness and travel content coming your way. If you check the description below, I have a whole playlist on travel if you're interested in more of that. And then I always have tons of wellness content. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next video.